you've been feeling something reaching its breaking point, you're not imagining it. The masks are coming off. The truth is rising. And what's been kept in illusion can't stay hidden anymore. Spirit is bringing closure where your heart has carried too much for too long. So take a deep breath, open your heart, and let's see what's finally coming to an end. Welcome in, my beautiful Sagittarius friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Now let's call in Spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So I wanted to first start with a Sacred Woundings Oracle. This is an energy, a wound, a shadow that is surfacing at this time because it is meant to come to an end, the power that it has over you. Okay, so the sacred wound that is coming forward is the wound of the held breath. So the wound of the held breath. Let me read you this card. So you're afraid to exhale in case it all falls apart. So this wound arises when safety feels so fragile that you learn to brace yourself. Emotionally, physically, spiritually, you stay quiet, still, composed, as if one deep breath might break the illusion of control. It can leave you tense, hyper-aware, and disconnected from the ease of being fully at home in your body and life. So some of you might be feeling this wound, this energy rising. This could be within yourself. This could be external to you, being reflected to you because you're meant to become aware of it. There could be a theme around it. Spirit is calling you to heal this energy, to actively participate in the releasing of whatever this is. And it's not about letting it go completely. It is actually about working with it, about just even sitting with it and just being aware of it, right? Sometimes that's all Spirit asks of us. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we are getting here the Seven of Swords. So what I'm getting here is those of you, especially if you're spiritually in tune, you are sensing something. You feel that there's something coming in. This could feel like something big is about to happen in your life. And you are ready for whatever this is, like you've been ready and prepared for it. So something definitely is taking shape in your life, Sagittarius. And we've got Temperance card. They want you to focus on balance. The law of balance is at play. So I feel things that are feeling like they're out of alignment, out of balance. Everything is working in perfect order to bring it all to balance. But they need you to actively participate in the creation of this balanced energy in your own life. Right? So moderation is going to be key here around something. And Temperance is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. Four of Swords, quiet your mind. Bring some peace and calm to your mind here, Sagittarius. I do feel some of you have been in your heads. There's a lot of thoughts, a lot of stories, a lot of things that are playing out, and maybe you're not able to sleep because of it. It creates a lot of tension, a lot of emotion, a lot of stress and anxiety. It's time to bring your nervous system to a place of peace, okay? So whatever is going on in your life, let's center and ground ourselves and allow ourselves to be at peace as we're moving through it. So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and it's also going to, you're going to receive your own messages. And that's my favorite part, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So you're going to have to share with me in the comment section below. All right. So the wound of the held breath, you know, this is about keeping everything together so you don't feel like you're losing control. And this can be incredibly exhausting, right? I've done this in my life before, and it is just so hard to do. And every little thing, it triggers us and we react. And all of a sudden we're dealing with this energy of the held breath, right? So this could be playing out in some way in your life. And what Spirit wants you to do is focus on your breath, actually, meditation, breathing exercises are really going to be key here for some of you. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. So you're definitely feeling and sensing something. I feel that your gifts, your abilities are amplified right now. So your sensory abilities, your ability to hear, see, feel, dream are all heightened. So you're not crazy. It's the energy in the air and you're picking up on it. So what I do is when I'm feeling overwhelmed with this is I ground myself and I go take a shower, right? This is what I do. This calms me down. It's something that I had to discover about myself that, wow, the shower actually calms me down. And anytime I feel overwhelmed, I'm like, oh yeah, the shower calms me down. I'm gonna go take a shower and see if that helps. And every time I do that, it does calm me down. And that allows me to think. I think in the shower. I'm very creative in the shower. I feel that my mind opens up to communication with spirit there. So they want you to actually, if you're feeling like you're overwhelmed, there's a lot of things on your mind and you're feeling restless, and you know, there's a lot of things that are kind of all over the place here for you, Sagittarius. Create some calm in your mind. Find ways to create that calm, and whatever works, implement them as a regular routine. So I'm getting Superman here because this man, he's got the dark hair. He looks like Clark Kent, but with a beard, right? A different version of Superman or some sort of a hero. I'm getting the hero energy coming in. So maybe you've been watching Superman or some sort of a hero movie, a theme like this. Maybe this is a character in a movie that is in this energy, right? I feel like this person's in a camp. They've been safe here. They've hunkered down. They're waiting. This is the energy for you through this card as well, right? And you're sensing something. You're waiting for it to come closer so you know what action to take. Some of you are feeling this energy. And I feel the action you're taking is, you know, it's unintentional. You want to be intentional here though. And some of you are intentional, but there's something here happening in the background that you're not picking up on. But you're picking up on it, but it's like, I don't even know how to describe this. It's all over the place. You're going to have to share this with me, Sagittarius. What is it that you're feeling with the Seven of Swords? Now, the number 7, the number 14 here, and the number 4. These are all light codes, number frequencies that are connecting you to this reading today. So if you're seeing these numbers individually or in a sequence, you are connected to everything that is happening here today. You're not here by chance. You're not here by coincidence. Spirit brought you to this specific reading because you're meant to receive its message. Okay, so the Seven of Swords, the number 7, to me feels very spiritual. And my association to the number 7 is very spiritual. And I've got number 7 here. I'm 7 minutes into this reading already. And that's the number 7. So there is a spiritual experience happening. And Spirit wants you to, you know, there's sometimes things that happen that don't make sense, right? Sometimes we have an inner knowing that doesn't make sense and we don't have any kind of proof or, you know, any kind of logic reason why we want to take action or do what we want to do because of a feeling. But you have this right now. They want you to trust it. Okay, there's something here that is also supernatural that is happening for some of you. And I'm getting the show Supernatural coming in. So maybe you're fans of that show. And I don't remember the character's name, the 2 main characters. What were their names? You can share that with us in the comment section below because I feel these names are also coming in as signs for you, along with Clark and Kent. Okay, so these are all just signs coming in and you're ready for whatever this is, Sagittarius. There's something here. You've been preparing for this. You know about this too. You're about to change location. So I feel there's going to be a move here. There is a change that is definitely taking place that has to do with your movement. Okay, so protect your energetic garden in your mindscape here. And be mindful of what you are allowing into this energetic space of your mind, what it is that you're allowing to influence you or manipulate you, right? What you're allowing to inspire you. Just be very mindful of your mindscape here. And temperance, balance. This is moderation. This is equilibrium, right? This is a balance between the divine masculine, the divine feminine. I'm definitely getting both energies coming through. You know, immersing yourself in the experience you have, like actually going through the experience, feeling everything that it comes with, but also taking action and being focused and navigating through it. You have the ability, the power to show up in your experience however you want, in whatever kind of energy you want. You control your mind. You control your thoughts. You control your decisions, your feelings, your actions. All of this is under your control. So what they want you to do as things are feeling out of control is to bring things into balance and to give that chaos some structure, right? And there's something here that happened in your life that happened a few years ago that is similar to what is happening now, except it's happening in a different way. There were signs around you at that time, and there's signs around you this time. So, you know, it was a life-changing moment is what they're saying here. And it might have been something small. It could have been you just deciding that you want to take a different way home. And all of a sudden, there's something that happened and it changed your life. It's that small. Like it's a little thing that is happening. And there were signs, all these things that were happening before that initial thing took place. What was that in your life, Sagittarius? Share with us in the comment section below, because I feel we're all connected right now. Those of us that are here in this Sagittarius collective, you know, some of you might be cross watchers, or you're maybe watching because your spouse is a Sagittarius, or a friend is a Sagittarius, a child, or you're a Sagittarius, right? But there's a reason and there's a purpose and a reason why we're here. We are communicating messages to one another in the comment section below around what is going on. It's connecting us as one. And there's a rise that is happening here, and it's coming through the Temperance card. Everything is balancing out. Everything is evening out, equaling out, right? So because we have Temperance, I'm seeing some of you measuring things or using some sort of a scale to measure and even like balancing something. This could be a table, a TV stand that might be a little bit crooked. So maybe you folded a sheet of paper and put it under the leg of a table, or, you know, something's off alignment, or again, you're balancing the scale, like weighing or measuring things. Now, I'm getting your physical body here, Sagittarius. Some of you have a little bit of stress around your physical body. So what Spirit wants to share is there may be something that, there might be too much of something or too little of it. So I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here. I'm just reading the energies of the cards. If there's anything going on with you physically, please go get it looked at by a professional. And I always say this, even when we have ascension symptoms, you don't want to just assume those ascension symptoms are ascension symptoms. They might be something else. And here your body is communicating to you. Your body is your biggest signal. Listen to what it is that your body is communicating to you. And, you know, weighing yourself, I feel it has to do with your body, the way that you see yourself in the mirror. It has to do maybe with your weight. Right? And there's something here that they're bringing your awareness around. And I feel it is linked to something that happened in the past before. What is this for some of you? It might not be for some, nothing to do with the past for some of you, but I'm getting something here that's tied to the past. So you're going to have to share with me who that is out there. And the full moon. So we just had the super moon, October the 7th. So this super moon is illuminating your path at this time. And there's like this reconnection to your spirit, this reconnection to just spirit guides and, you know, the oneness of everything, the universe. There's this beautiful connection that is taking place. And the super moon is opening you up to this experience. It is clearing, illuminating, and showing you what you need to know. And there's this beautiful energy exchange that is happening as well. So it's about, you know, pouring into the cup of the universe. You're meant to pour into the cup of universe, into the oneness of everything here. There's a beautiful energy exchange. So you may see sightings of angels. So believe it or not, my husband made a time lapse of this super moon. And I've shared it in my last collective reading which is the supermoon chose you. And at the end of that video, the time lapse is there. Now, as the moon was moving across the sky, at the very end of that video, you'll see a cloud formation that comes down at it as an angel. And when I was watching that happening in real time, I was thinking about this card. I'm like, that's balance, that's temperance, that is angels. You're going to see the sign of angels in your life, okay? These could be earth angels, but you're definitely going to see the sign. You're going to feel the presence of angels around you. Now, Four of Swords. So this is really, again, important that you create some peace and calm within yourself through the experiences you're having. You know, some of us are going through difficult challenges. Some of us are going through minor little hiccups along our road. Others, we are going through, abundance and love. Wherever you are, make sure that you are in alignment with peace within yourself. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you feel like your nervous system is in overdrive, it's about calming this energy down. Nature is going to be big here. I feel Mother Nature is wanting to connect with you, to get outside, connect with Mother Nature. Again, water energy, right? Taking a shower is also connecting to Mother Nature. You know what I do is at the end of my day, I will taking a shower at night for me is a ritual. And the reason why is because it brings me to a place of peace, right? It is, again, something that I had to discover for myself. And I just visualize the day's energy cleared away by the water. And then that same water extending below my feet into the ground and connecting to Mother Earth. This is something that I visualize. And a lot of times I will bring in golden light to that shower. And I will fill myself with golden light blessings. And I always find myself to be extremely creative in the shower. I don't know why, but all of these ideas, all these things, I'm just going through them, right? So some of you might feel this way when you are connecting to the peace within yourself through some sort of a ritual, some sort of practice that you're doing. Prayer is a big one, and they want you to sleep on something. Maybe there's something that has been pressuring you, something that's been sitting on your mind. They want you to bring yourself to a place of peace and allow yourself to sleep on it and take care of it tomorrow rather than trying to rush into something. I'm getting a rushed energy here. I feel some of you may be feeling like you're rushed or you're being rushed by someone else, or like time is rushing you, age is rushing you, some sort of, timing. I'm getting timing here as a constraint, a limitation, a barrier, or it is pushing you. It is exhausting you. Like you have to have this done by this time. You have to be this by this time. Or, you have to have kids or get married or whatever this is. Have the perfect life or do, whatever this is. And it has to do with your age. Throw that out the window. Oh my goodness. What I do is whenever I go into that rabbit hole of thoughts, it happens to me too, is when I find myself there, I grab that energy and I visualize myself grabbing it all out of my mind and chucking it out. I'm like, get the heck out of here. You don't belong here, man. Like, what is going on? You are not welcome, right? So then I start to think of other things and I refocus. And I take a look, I come into the present moment to take a look around to see where I'm at. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful to be here, having this experience. Anything external to me cannot invade this energetic space, right? So in a sense, I feel Spirit is encouraging you to gatekeep your peace. Don't allow any kind of external energies to invade that peace. And if it's feeling like it's being invaded, it is being distracted, it is being challenged, you have to show up for it. And they're wanting you to show up in the energy of peace, not to react. Sometimes we have to not give a reaction or comment and just keep it to ourselves because the situation requires that you do. And, it feels unfair at the time. Sometimes when we're wanting to react, when the situation feels really intense, it's like, I should say something because, this thing is happening. But right now we have the Four of Swords. So peace is going to be the way here, right? So you have to allow time for things to unfold. And sometimes we have to allow time for things to unravel the way that they're meant to, rather than trying to control it or trying to save someone from what they're meant to learn, right? So this is a message coming in through the Four of Swords. So I feel what's happening here is what is coming to an end is the drama. The amount of energy that invades your space, it's finally coming to an end, and it's all because of this, right? The held breath wound. So place this wherever it resonates for you and know that you're divinely guided, you are supported, and Spirit is there bringing you the signs, the information, the guidance, the reassurance that you need in this moment. All right, so I wanted to pull a spirit animal card. This is a spirit animal that is walking beside you as you're moving through this ending. Okay, so this is a spirit animal oracle. Let's see what animal wants to come forward for you today, Sagittarius. So we are getting for you swan spirit. Look at that, swan spirit. Have any of you seen a swan recently? Heard the word swan? Maybe you saw the movie Black Swan, right? These are all confirmations. And if you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So time for a deep dive. Okay, it's time for a deep dive. And we got the number 60 and the color pink here. It's a pastel pink. I don't know, I think you have been wearing the color pink recently, so this is coming through. And again, the number 60 is a light code number frequency that is connecting you to this message, to this reading. So the message for you today is, oh my goodness, what number is this? 60. I'm going to Turkey Spirit. So with their graceful long necks, swans are able to reach into the depths. And when Swan Spirit arrives, you are called to take a deep dive beyond what is easily available on the surface. You may think you know what is best for you now, but take the plunge into the depths of your awareness, for there is knowledge you are not aware of and great treasure to discover. Deeper understanding awaits you and a perspective that comes from greater knowledge and self-knowledge and what it is that you need right now to better understand a situation or a relationship. As you come to know yourself intimately, so too will you come to know better how others are, right? So Swan Spirit asks you to go beyond the surface of what is happening between you and others and resist the temptation to judge by superficial appearances. Know there is much deeper potential for loving connections, forgiveness, and mutual understanding. Choose to dive deep into your why, asking the deeper questions of yourself. You are led by the grace of Swan Spirit, and I'm being called to read you the protection message as well. So don't talk yourself into diving deep into something just because you see the potential of things instead of what they really are now. The necessary work and patience involved may not be the best use of your energy. Have you seen the potential in someone and think that if you love and support them, they will become the person who knows you love them beyond all others? Have you stepped into an opportunity that you know feels too good to be true and might not turn out the way that you hoped? Now is not a time for selective, limited perception that can lead to misjudgment. Instead, this is a time for going deep and being honest about what you find as you explore the depths. Have no fear, for whatever you find below will help you love and understand yourself and others and make better choices. Can you sense Swan Spirit calling you to take a deep dive and resurface, to choose again? Can you feel Swan Spirit here, Sagittarius? So this is your message from Swan Spirit, and we are going to now close and seal your reading off with an angel number. So what they're showing me is a tutu. You know those ballet cute little tutus? Maybe, you know, your child is wearing one or you wore one. Maybe you were in ballet. You were a ballerina, right? This is what I'm getting here. So the spirit animal coming forward for you today is clear vision. Look at that, 2020. So let's pop these down here. If you're seeing this number, this is your message. So you're getting crystal clarity here in a specific situation. They want you to be discerning. There is something here that is showing up in your perspective. And what's happening is you're expanding within your consciousness that is opening you up to a new way of seeing something, which is a new perspective. Higher understanding as well. There's a higher understanding. So you might also be seeing someone that looks like the angel on this card. This is a confirmation that you are surrounded by earth angels. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.